guys, going up for a hike and a little camp out tonight. It's Saturday. Trying medium view on this. It's a little bit wide, has a little bit of a fish-eyed view, but I want to see how it turns out filming. I'm up here with my wife. We got big packs on. We're going uphill that way. Wife's over there. She's got her pack and we've got our hiking poles and we're going. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Just making our way up. Probably still have about a little bit of a mile or so. It's mostly uphill. As this goes, we're gonna go up to the top there. Way up. This path will go up that way along that ridge. Anyhow, well, we're getting there. We're getting to the top. It's crazy though, you climb up so much. And that's where we just came from. You can see the river down there, kind of. Maybe it's a little hard to see. I need to talk louder in my videos, I think, because I've noticed that the volume on this doesn't pick up very well on the GoPro. There's a lot of wind right now too, though they're pretty good about wind. But yeah, incredible view. Timpanogos is that mountain with the snow on it. If you want to know where we're at, we're near Timpanogos. But yeah, we're going up. Well, one thing that I've noticed though is climbing this with poles and climbing it without poles is such a big difference. I mean, I'm carrying a pack and she's carrying a pack, and we did this hike without poles, and it's been easier with poles with these packs. No pack without the poles and it was harder. It was just more tiring, I guess. But it's going well. What do you think?
Well, I think it's better because it's more easy for you going up in the mountain. Yeah.
Yep.
It's cheap.
Yeah, these are just some $20 poles.
Very well.
They got what are they, carbon tips? They got different attachments for snow or for dirt, mud. Yep. They work good though. We found a better place to camp out. It's gonna be over here. There's these grassy areas. Right on that edge, it's over that way where we're pointing. So the edge is right there, the city's over there. But we're gonna camp here because that's covered in rocks and I don't want to sleep on rocks, and I don't think my wife wants to sleep on rocks as well. So we're gonna use some grass as cushioning, I guess. Anyhow, we're gonna get the tent set up and then we're gonna find some firewood. Alright guys, so we've set up our tent. Found a perfect place for it. The wind is actually heading that way. Or is it? It's more or less to the side. It's going this way. And so the reason we put it here is so that when the fire's burning, we're not going to have smoke or embers hit the tent. I've had that happen before. At night, the embers hit the tent, burn the tent, and if it rains, then you're going to have water getting in through your tent. So, tent's over there for a reason. We've got a fire pit, and we're going to go find wood for the fire we're going to have tonight. Probably cook some lunch, or a late lunch, or a dinner soon. Oh, then we also have the Goal Zero solar panel set up right there, and that's so we can have the battery pack that comes with it charged up for the night, so that if we want to charge our cell phones or something, then we can do that. Anyhow, we're out to get firewood. Alright, we're looking for dry wood. We found a little bit here and we've been picking them up, and it looks like someone's cut these trees, and so they're fairly dry as well, so we're going to cut off the what someone's left behind. This. Then there's another one over here. See, I don't know if someone killed live trees to to get their firewood. But here's another one. I guess they chopped this down. Wow. So that should be actually dry wood there. It's all totally dried out from what I can tell. So I'll process that in just a little bit, but I'm going to trim this down a little bit maybe. Okay. Just got to get crap out of the way. This is kind of in the way, but it's living, so kind of lame when it hits back. Oh, we're gonna cut. All right. Let's just hit that side. There we go. Another piece of wood. Now, to process this, I'm trying to see if it's still, yeah, see this is fairly dry. It's kind of hard to tell, but I think it's got some water in it, but for the most part it's dried out quite a bit. Someone clearly chopped down a living tree. But I'll break off the twigs here and then get this processed. Processed that big, huge, long piece we found. I took off all the twigs, and I was just chopping through some of this with the gransfors bruks. So there's a nice little log here. Get through this. It's been doing pretty good. Last time I went out, I had some nicks in it. So far, not a single one. I don't know if you can, might not show up all that well, but it's looking good so far. I sharpened it up. I think maybe the wood I was cutting or something had something in it, and that was causing problems. So just finishing up some wood prep, getting some bigger pieces. I've already got a lot of split stuff. I'll show you that in just a moment. But at the moment, just getting through this here and making some decent sized pieces of wood. These gransfors bruks are excellent. I always keep saying that, and I'm going to keep saying it. They just cut through crap and they keep their edge. Might be able to see that. I've been cutting through this and it's still strong. It hasn't made any nicks in it. I had mentioned before I had some nicks, and I think it was because of the wood. So I may even take back what I said about the mora. You know, whatever I had, that block of wood might have had something in it that was a natural wood. And I don't know. And it had caused a nick in it. I sharpened this one back up, so I mean, it goes right through crap. You can see right here, makes nice shavings, and that didn't even dull it or make any nicks in it. So I don't know. I think it might have just been bad wood I had, you know. But there's one size there, another one as well. All right, I want to have it so it's stabilized. If I could do two hands, it'd be easier. Close up with that one. Let's get in there. There we go. Nice chunk. Tá batendo você?
Tá batendo na barraca.
Chips are hitting the tent. Let's go and look at the camp here. So, that's what I've got going on. give you an idea, we've got this pile of wood I've built up. It's got some tinder underneath it. But over here, these are kind of not as dry twigs. They're somewhat dry, maybe 50%. Over here, gosh, okay. Over here, we've got some starting tinder as well. There's some twigs in there, mixed in with some little bigger things. Go up a step, there's a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, and then big stuff here. There's also all that here, like I just said. And then we got this big one. Might just toss that on to burn. There's also that block that someone's left. This here was actually wood someone left. What I'm chopping up is what someone left as well. All right, we've got a little Coleman fire log thing here starting this. And this is from that big log. Got some vent away. Some wind on it. Get it burning. I just used a match. It's really windy right now, so I had to do it off camera. Joe guys is aí. Just telling her to throw those on there as well. Alright. Fire started. I did do some little feather shavings with my two mora knives. I did that just to test them out, you know. Depois. Primeiro só os pequenos, depois os grandes. Alright. We got the fire going, so once we get the embers going, we'll cook some food. Here's our fuel. Really helps. The sun started to go down, the temperature's dropped at least 10 degrees or more. Oh yeah, it helps a ton getting a fire here. Now it's nice and warm. Yeah. That's really tall. It's almost as tall as my wife. O fogo tá bem alto. Yeah, so easy enough. Just a match and a little fire block got it going. This is the forest cooking show. The wife is cooking a steak up for us. We just ate some hot dogs actually, and now we're cooking this up. It should be delicious. Got some nice little embers there. It's cooking quick though. We ended up moving the tent to the other side because that way we've got trees around us, and there's a possibility of wind and rain at night, so that should protect us from the wind a little bit better. We're just gonna have to put the backpacks in the tent is the thing, so they don't get soaking wet. But anyhows, fire's going good, and we've got some good food going. We are finishing up our dinner. Fire's still strong, though the wind has changed directions, which really sucks. So now it's hitting our tent. But it's supposed to rain tonight, and it's looking like it will. So fire should be out. Shouldn't have any issues with embers or whatever flying into our tent. But still got some wood we'll throw on it in a little bit after done cooking. And then we'll probably hit the sack after we sit out and relax for a little bit. Sun is setting. Beautiful view. You can hear all the dogs barking at each other.